Hey guys, it's Fat Basement Dweller back for another round of Magic World 2, and I bet a lot of you thought that I gave up on no tech already, but not the case. So, unfortunately, I had recorded about 15 minutes worth of footage, and it was just so out of sync I couldn't do anything with it with my only basic editing skills. So, I'm just going to get you guys up to speed before we cut to the gameplay here. And I decided we're going to move out of that witch's hut. I think I mentioned we were going to do that last time and find a more thematic biome to live in. I was looking for either a rainbow forest or a magical forest, and it took a long time to find, but I found ourselves a suitable place that'll work. And also, we're going to go with starting with the Ars Magic at 2 instead of Witchery, because Ars Magic at 2 is going to give us two things we can use early on. First, which is healing, since we have no natural healing in this Let's Play. And the other is, I just found out a way to double ores using that mod. So, we are going to work with Witchery as soon as possible, but we're going to start and get at least those two things acquired from Ars Magica 2 before we switch over to that. And like I said, I want to do that because I don't see too many people working with that, at least not yet. And it should be fun. And with that introduction, let's get to the gameplay. And I've been heading down the coast here toward the east, and I found actually a couple villages. One was underwater, so I didn't want to waste the time there. This one looks like it's about to be taken over by Taint, so sorry guys, can't help you. But what I do want to see is if you guys have anything good we can loot before you get taken over by Taint and turned into monsters. We won't be sticking around for that. What are you? Emerald for clay. Never seen that particular looking guy before. Well, we got a smithy here, so iron armor, not really interested in that. We're going with the thematic mage robes for this playthrough. Hopefully the battle mage regalia soon. But let's see what else we got here. This isn't the one with the chest, right? It's the other one with the glowstone in it. Nice. Not This is why you're being taken over by Taint. You don't take care of your village. Look at this place. It's a disaster area. Yeah, just walk out while I'm talking to you, why don't you? I really don't care that your village is taken over by Taint, because these people obviously don't care about anything. Look at this. You guys ever heard of a vacuum before? Or whatever the magical equivalent is? I mean, there's gotta be one, right? Yeah, that's right. Rush out of there. You don't take care of your house. Some ugly stuff over there. I have the tainted chickens attacking us soon. Guess we should probably grab some potatoes and carrots while we're here. Assuming I can make room for them. Ooh, gonna have tainted potatoes here shortly. Don't need that. Said I don't need that. We're gonna need those eventually, but wow, yeah. It's probably not too smart of an idea to hang around here for too long. With 3 health. Now, I don't know the answer to this, if you guys know. What happens to villagers that get on Taint? Do they just die, or do they turn into like tainted villagers and attack you? That would be kind of creepy but cool at the same time. Alright. I'm not really doing this very systematically, am I? Yeah, okay. That's what I saw. Okay. I guess that's supposed to be a hidden thing. And we can't, no, we can't open it. Alright, we don't need clay. You take the cauldron to use, but kind of full up on stuff. I don't know what kind of house that was. But Thumbcraft, maybe Ars Magica, I don't know. Haven't seen that before, but I've been playing enough. So, well, honestly, I was really looking for the Smithy and Ars Magica, or Thumbcraft, or Mistcraft Village. Oh, Apothecary. Okay. Still doesn't tell us what mod it's from. But I think I'm going to spend more of my time looking for a better place to set up shop. Thought about setting up shop temporarily here, but then I saw the taint and I was like, nope. Alright guys, so after a long time of searching, I finally found this magical forest area. It's the second one I found. The first one was a very narrow strip of area, which really wasn't that useful. This isn't that big either, but let me just show you how long I've been looking around. This is the way I came from. And I was following the coast. Obviously, I could have went inland, but... And here's the village with the taint all the way up here, and the underwater village, and then look, we got more taint up here. I didn't even notice that the first time. Or no, this is, yeah, this is spawn, so this is that taint we found the chest at, so it looks like it's getting pretty bad up there. And that's the reason I decided to stop here. It took that long, plus the Rainbow Forest is nice and pretty and all that good stuff, but I always seem to have these problems with taint popping. Oh, we got more magical forest, like a strip of it over here too. It almost looks like it can't turn this swamp into it, but I don't think that's the case. But I don't know about you guys, but I always have this problem with taint popping up right where I decide to set up base. So this at least will protect my base from it. And that's that, along with the thematic, you know, setting up your magical base in a magical forest type thing. So I'm just going to set up a basic shack here, and for now we'll be able to fill this area in and build a pretty decent sized house here, I think, eventually, once I finally get enough inspiration to try to do that. As those of you that have been watching me for a bit know, I'm more functionality over aesthetics, so don't expect a whole lot in that respect. And so let's go ahead and I don't know, might want this sand, so should probably do this part off camera, I guess, because it's not going to be that impressive. Throw up a basic shack we can use as a base, but what I do want to do is make an item frame, and so we can get our Ars Magica compendium thing, because I did find one of those pools in my searches that we need to get started with the Ars Magica book. So we need an item frame and we need a book. And where did I leave that? Up all the way up there. Hopefully we don't run into anything, because well, I did sleep in that bed that I put down, so at least our spawn point is reset for here. The dying is not a terribly big deal, I guess. Oh look, we got one of those Ender Golems from the Farlanders mod. I don't think, I didn't think they were aggressive, but apparently they are. Go away, leave me alone. I only have 3 hearts. You have like 10. Or 20, or whatever 100 is. No! Wow, these guys... Okay, I guess I'm gonna die here. They don't seem to lose a grow range. Wait, where do you go? He finally stopped following me? Wow. I didn't think those guys were aggressive, but guess I was wrong. Like I said, I don't really, haven't really played with any of these mods, but they're from the Farlanders mod, which adds, like, Enderman type villagers that you can trade with. They're not, the villager people themselves are not aggressive, so that you can trade with them, but apparently their golems don't like me. Alright, so we put the book in the item frame, and it basically sucks magic out of this pool, and we get basically, this probably isn't nice to say, compare mods, but basically the Thaumonomicon for Ars Magica 2. And basically it's got the tabs over here. Alright, my cat has come to help with the commentary and video, so we may have erratic mouse movements here. So that's how you make this. I'm not gonna like read this on camera, even though I haven't really worked with this yet. I do have the basic idea of what we need to make to get started. Blocks. We need to make a crafting altar to make that's made by smelting one of these things, I believe. Now I need to check to see if I actually mined up any of that stuff, because I don't remember. Let's see if we can not get his attention this time. I didn't... Is there one of those Farlanders houses or towers around here? I think I passed one of the obsidian towers on the way here, and I guess I should have cut in to show you guys that for those of you who haven't seen those yet. Oh, there's another one over here. I don't want to test them right now, because as much as dying is not a big deal, we do have 23 levels, so let's try not to die if we don't have to. I just have the mentality of old school games where when you died, it was actually a really big deal. Now, Minecraft kinda has some aspects of that, to where you can lose your stuff if you die. You know, a lot of games these days, it's like, oh, you died, okay, whatever. But other than that, there really isn't too big of a punishment for dying. And just checking my 6 for those Farlander golems. So we need to check. Looks like the answer to that is a big fat nope. So I'm gonna need to do some mining before we can get going here. And so I guess, can we make any of these things without, because we do need an Oculus for the spell Blue Topaz. I guess I thought I made an iron pick. Yeah, I made an iron pick and mined some stuff, but I guess it was just the diamonds and gold I mined. Short-sightedness on my part. Alright, well, I guess I need to go do some mining. So I was starting to lay down the foundation of my uninspired house here, and I ran into a spider that apparently was aggressive because of the being dark enough under all these trees, and it did hit me for half a heart of damage, but as you can see, I'm actually up half a heart from where I was. Apparently these robes give you short regeneration after you take damage, and it looks like from the numbers moving there, the MBT values, or the damage value, they're actually repairing themselves, so these robes are actually pretty nice for what they cost. I don't know if these boots have special ability. Ooh, mana creeper. We actually have mana to lose too, which I haven't bothered to say anything about since. Yeah, he sucked some mana out of our mana, the moon bar down there apparently. I think. Not that it matters right now, we have no spells. I know there's a way to get the numerical value up by calling up a Ars Magica GUI configuration tool, but I don't remember what the slash command is for it at the moment. AM2 GUI CGF CFG, something like that. And there was a cave around here. I'm going to try to go mining in and not die. We'll see how successful that is. And I was down here in the cave that I found near the house that was set up, and found one of these geostrata crystals that apparently gives regeneration, so we're in pretty good shape now as far as health. And I think you can break these and make them into lamps, but I don't know if they give you the effects or not. Doesn't tell you here, but I'm gonna leave this here for now because it's definitely useful until we get our heal spell set up, which is what I'm working on right now, trying to find the Ventium ore. I think it's not found except further down, which is why I'm heading further down. So after I find some of that and head back to the surface, we'll start getting to work on something actually interesting. Alright guys, so I had a little bit of a run-in with a creeper, which was kind of scary down there. Unfortunately, he exploded, and I didn't get the gunpowder. Still can't make the leggings, but did get a little bit of this Ventium ore. And I don't know exactly how much you're going to need, so I'm going to go ahead and use some of this Mimshite to double this. Because normally you can put this in the furnace and get 1 for 1, which I'll do with the rest of it if I find my furnace here. And throw that in there, and I need this because my sword broke down there, which is why I got a little bit of trouble. But other than that, I think we can go ahead. This is actually the item that we need that will double the ore, but we need a way to power it, so we're going to make the first few items from Ars Magica. And the first thing we need to make, I think, is the Oculus. And it's pretty easy to make, and apparently I did have some blue topaz in the bag, but I did not have the Venium ore, so I did need to go mining, so it wasn't a waste of time. So this is all we need here. We need some smooth stone. I don't think I have any smooth stone, so I'm gonna have to cook some cobble up. Go ahead and throw another piece of coal in there. And the other thing we need is I think we need the inscription table. I'm not 100% sure, but it's pretty easy to make. So let's go ahead and make that. Need some paper. What do I do with my reeds? There they are. And I'm gonna move this chest out of the middle of the floor because it's really bothersome, but it ended up where it was before I put the house up. I actually built the house up around this chest. So we also need a feather, and we have some of those here. So and my cat is back, helping things along, so random mouse pushes and keyboard presses may happen. Okay, we need this. Okay, apparently. Okay, there we go. And what do we need? We have the feather. We need some slabs. Alright, and for now we're just going to put it there. Apparently you have to turn the right way, otherwise it tries to go the other way. And this is basically how we're going to write the spells, I think. I mean, I've seen some people do this before, but I'm basically, as advertised last episode, a noob at this. Alright, so that down. We need the stone for the Oculus. This should be done. Try to make some bricks. What else did we need? Coal or something like that. Glass. I think we have enough. Alright, good. We'll go ahead, put this right here. And normally, most people want to go right for the projectile offensive tree, but being as we're in the position we're in with the health, we're going to go with defense, I think. Color, mana regen 1. Those are green, we can't learn those. Okay, self is what we want, because we want to heal self. There we go, regeneration. So we should be able to make regeneration or heal spells now with our 3 points. We had 3 blue points to spend up here, and all these skills were blue, so we were able to learn all 3 of these. And that, like, that's blue, and that's blue, and that's blue, and that's blue, and but further down we did see some green things, and you don't get green skills until later on, I believe. So to make a spell, you just need to say self regeneration, and we need to put a book and quill in here. So let's get the rest of our feathers. We're gonna have to get a chicken farm going. I've got some, I keep wanting to say reeds from back in the old days, but got some sugar cane growing out there already, so we should be okay for paper. But we're quickly going to run out of book and quill capability, but we should be okay for now. Now I have some ink sacs too left over. Okay, paper. Let's go ahead and make all this into paper. We got plenty of sugar cane growing in the backyard there. Oh, we need some books. Alright, so that should be enough to get us started. Put that in there. And regeneration, we could probably do both. I don't know what the cost is on this. I guess it depends on the mana cost. We may not be able to use both of these right away, but we can make individual ones if need be to level up. So let's just call this first aid or something like that. Something silly that I think you can rename it after the fact, but if you put it in here and do something with it. Alright, so we should be able to do this. Now, to make the actual spell, we need to make the crafting altar. And we need, these are the ingredients we need. Neutral essence. Need a golden apple, a green rune. Lesser focus. These are those flowers I was picking up, which is good that I picked them up. Let's go ahead and see what not combination. Okay, I was wondering why this only has regeneration and stealth here. Alright, so let's just call this regeneration. And let's see what this requires. Okay, that requires a little bit less, but I still need the essence, the golden apple, the focus, so I guess we might as well go for the big one. Now, referring back to our compendium here, we need Oculus subscription table. We did the. Now we need the crafting altar. What I'm looking for is how to build it, because it's a multi-block. All components. Balance mob structure. Crafting altar. Okay, so we could build pretty much out of anything it tells us here. Probably going to go for the cheapest we can do at first, and we can always upgrade it later, I think. So we can go with glass and stone brick, it looks like, and we just need to make one of these things in the magic walls. And the walls are just mid-team dust and stone. That gives us 16, so we only need one stack of that for now. And what was the other thing that actually called altar? Yes. And that's just mid-team on top of stone. Pretty simple. Okay, and I'm probably gonna have to cook up some more of the stone brick, so let me go ahead and do that, and when I got the stuff ready, I'll come back.